Welcome to my channel Stash to Cash. My name is Mrs. Lex. This channel entails being an active saver via saving challenges and story time on a weekly basis. Today's topic is my recent saving achievements and a pep talk care of my youngest son. So today's topic is really about my saving achievements, which I started in January 23, and my journey. And I just want to talk to you about my saving achievements, and obviously when I spoke with my youngest son, the pep talk that I had from him, because I felt that it was quite interesting to have a young person's perspective. So initially I started my saving journey in 2023, and I was on a mini mission to have a kind of emergency fund. That was my main goal. I didn't have a set figure, but I knew that I had to start because I had started previously in 2022 and it wasn't positive, and I didn't finish it, and I kind of fell on my face. So I thought 2023 is on my doorstep. I'm going to try to save in any way or form. So just to recap, so I started saving in 2023 and I tried different challenges. And in addition to, whenever I was gifted funds, I would add that amount. And I was doing all these things, and I thought to myself, when it's 6 months, I would check in just to see how much I had saved. And when I had my 6-month check-in, I had actually saved £4,017. However, my youngest son was at university, and he knew I was saving, but we never discussed any milestones that I reached, because obviously he's in Leicester and I was in London. So when he returned in September, I was discussing like my saving achievements, and I told him, we spoke about it, and I told him between January and June 23 I had saved £4,017. And I felt that it was good for me, because obviously I'd started from zero and I was now over 4,000. But when I was discussing this figure with him, my son actually surprised me by some of the things that he said, and I just wanted to share that with you, because he made me kind of rethink, take a double take. So I'm just going to convey with you the things that he said to me and how I felt about them. So I was discussing the amounts that I saved, and the first thing he said to me, "Mum, that's good. So are you going to match it?" And I thought to myself, no, obviously not. And then he said to me, "Why not?" And I said I didn't think it was possible. And then he said to me, "How do you know it's not possible if you haven't tried?" So I explained to him that it took significant events that got me there. And I explained these events. For example, gifted funds between January and June, such as Valentine's, Mother's Day, and so forth. And then my challenges. So I had explained all those things to me. And he said, "But Mum, we're 3.5 months away from Christmas. You know, why do you think you can't match that amount?" And I said to him, I was being realistic, because obviously between January and June, there was more going on, more things happening. And between August and the end of the year, there's only two significant events, and that would be Christmas and my birthday. So I felt I was being realistic, and I felt that I was putting my hat where I could reach it. So no, I didn't think it was possible. And you know, my son is the type of young man, you know the saying, when you think outside the box. He's the type of person that will look inside the box and around the corners, and he's always thinking forward, pushing forward, what if. So he said to me, "So why are you telling yourself that you can't when you haven't even tried?" And he also said to me, "What if you tried and you didn't meet your target, how do you know that your family won't assist you? So when I thought about everything my son stated, he made me think that my best could be better and much improved. And he kind of lit a fire under my rear, to be blunt, in a good way. So I began to think, should I be pushing forward? I was thinking, well, I had this kind of mini nest egg. It's better than having nothing. And then he spoke about my birthday and the funds and the balance. So obviously it was my birthday in August, and I've said before that I have a very giving family, and my birthday was quite pleasant. I had a spa morning and a facial, lunch out, and then I was gifted some bedroom furniture. And just to recap, I have 3 males in my house. Obviously, my husband's and my husband and my 2 grown-up children. And on my birthday, I had received £1,700 in gifted funds, and I had told him out of that £1,700, I had only spent 100. But I told him that because it was gifted funds, I didn't add it to my savings because I didn't save it. And also, when I was gifted those funds, I was told that you should go away on a holiday and, create a new memory, do something for yourself. So he pointed that out, because if he was saying, well, if you have an occasion and your family give you that, or you're trying to meet a target, and why do you think your family wouldn't be there for you? So I never really thought about it that way, because I'm the kind of person, my husband's retired, first of all, and my 2 youngsters, they're at university. So I appreciate any time I'm blessed with cash, but I'm never kind of expecting too much, because obviously I'm in a household where nobody is working. I am the only one that's doing a part-time job. So that's the way I was looking at it. But on reflection, after everything he said to me, I thought to myself, for these reasons, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I don't know what the end result will be towards Christmas, because obviously with Christmas approaching, you want to do 1 or 2 special things for your family, and you will spend, no matter what way or form. But I just had this mindset that I've got these funds, it's an emergency and it's better than nothing. But he's just come in and said, yeah, fine, you've got these funds, but you can actually improve it, Mum, and I know you can improve it. So I don't know if my son was thinking to myself, I have a whole lot of money going through my hands, because I explained to him that I don't have a lot of money going through my hands. But he said, even so, you should always keep pushing forward and never tell yourself that you can accomplish something until you've reached the end of the road and this is it. Yeah, this is what I've got. So he's made me want to push forward. And we spoke about my savings that I have at the moment. And he said to me, so, okay, Mum, you know, in 6 months you saved over 4,000, but we're now in September. So are you telling me that when our September, you haven't added 1 penny to the 4,000? And I said to him, yes, I have added to it, but I don't think I can ever double it. And he's under the impression, his impression is, you know, nothing tried, nothing gained, and you should always push forward, and you should never tell yourself that you can't until you've got to the end of the road. And even so, if you've given it a good shot, he's telling me that, you know, your family's got your back. So I just wanted to share this small story with you, because before I had that conversation, I was quite happy where I was. But now that he's awakened a kind of spirit in me that says, Mum, I know you can do more, you can improve, you know. So I don't know if he was being, I don't know what the word is, if he was thinking that, you know, I am able to do much better than I have done, or if he's just trying to encourage me. But it's made me question a lot of things. It's made me look at everything I have done, and it's made me want to do more. So my question to you is, my viewers, have you ever been given a pep talk by a young person in your family, and have you ever acted on it? You know, and how did you feel? Because now that I've had my pep talk from the youngest person in my household, I am actually going to push forward and I'm going to act on it. I don't know if I'm able to double that figure, but I know that I'm going to give it a good go. And I just wanted to share a young person's perspective. I don't know. I mean, I don't usually discuss my finances with my son, and I don't know if he feels that I've got more going on for me financially. I think young people, when they live at home, I think they're kind of in denial in some way, because obviously they're not paying living costs, they're not paying for food, they're not doing much. It's just got their uni life and they get on with it, and then they come back and they go backwards and forwards. But I just wanted to share this story with you, and to tell you that I am going to push forward. I wasn't thinking of pushing forward before in a hard way, but because he's telling me, Mum, I know you can do it, and I know you will do it, and you are capable of doing it, and for these reasons I am going to strive to get there. I don't know if it will be the figure that he thinks I can pull off, but I will try. And I just wanted to share that information with you, that sometimes when you have done something, or you've achieved something, or you're striving to be somewhere or to get something done, you know that when a young person tells you something, you shouldn't shut that person down, because sometimes when you're thinking, yeah, I've done my best, somebody can come along and say, well, actually, I know you. I know what you're capable of. You can improve that. And we as older people and parents, we should be more open-minded with the young people in our environment. It's the 21st century, and, you know, these young people are microchipped in a different way, and I believe that. So I'm going to strive forward and keep doing what I need to do and aim for the best that I can do. But in the meantime, when I get to the end of the year, if you are subscribed to my channel and you want to hear if I've made it to the end and I've hit that target, I'm willing to share that info and evidence with you. So I'm here to say, keep soldiering on. And if you are subscribed or want to subscribe, I think it's a positive thing to do, to be a part of the Stave and Stash crew. You know, we can become a bigger family and achieve greatness by meeting those small milestones, to do little things or big things that we need to address. So that's it really. I just wanted to share this conversation with an older person and a younger person, and to show you that, you know, encouragement may come in many forms, and we have to be open-minded. And because of this, I am going to be open-minded and pushing forward. So once again, thank you for tuning in. And remember, it's not what you earn, it's what you keep. And pennies make pounds, and pounds have use. So in the meantime, take care and God bless. Thank you.